Well, hello, Cancer. Welcome back to Mystic Law Tarot. I'm Lauren. We're going to be doing an asset and hindrance reading for you today. Please only take what rings true. Let's see what is going well for you. Okay, what is something you need to work on? A hindrance, as they say. All right, let's get into it. We are doing upright only here, folks. Just because it doesn't really matter today because we have upright and in reverse in their positions already. Sorry you didn't need to know that. Anywho, moving on. So your strength right now is your perspective. You have the hangman. The hangman is symbolic of taking a step back and attempting to get a different perspective on something that you really don't want to have the current perspective on. So it seems like you do have the, let's say, emotional intelligence to hang back and try and figure out, what your next best move is. And then your hindrance here, we have the Page of Pentacles. So Page of Pentacles, typically, if it were in the strength position, it would represent putting a new start forward. So you are in hanged man mode, which is fine because you're trying to find a different perspective. However, you're halted altogether, it looks like, on building something moving forward. Interesting. Okay, let's see, Cancer. What's this hanged man about? The Star. So you're trying to get a very new perspective on what brings you hope. That's probably why you have the Page of Pentacles in your hindrance position, because you're not quite sure what you want to work on. I will say, though, that even though you're ending a big cycle, most likely, you've got the World card. Something big could have just ended or ended in the past, which is why you're kind of like, where am I going now? I will say, though, that the Star card is a very promising energy to have. You've got a lot of hope for moving into the future. You're trying to change your perspective on your current situation so that you can foster more hope in your life. This is very positive. Even though you're not making any moves, you've still got in your mind what to do. Just not doing anything in the actual world just yet. You're in your head very much. I'm not clear on which side. Let's see. For the hindrance, the Page of Pentacles, what is this? The Four of Pentacles. So you're hanging on tight to something that you feel is bringing you stability and security, but it's not. It's only keeping you stuck. This is kind of like the Miser card. If you pay attention to where this character's feet, hands, it's money on the mind, like that's all you have. That's all you think will bring you stability and security are pentacles or money. When in reality, we're much deeper than that. You are resting, though, after something painful. You've got the Queen of Pentacles over here. It's possible you were working with the Queen of Pentacles, or there was someone you wanted to build a future with. Let's get more on the Star and this Hangman for our strength. The Five of Wands. What else about this? Five of Wands. The Queen of Swords. So your strength here is quite robust. That's a good thing, Cancer. Even though you're kind of stuck and you're not feeling super sure on where to go in the future, you've got a clear mind because you've been through a lot of BS. The Queen of Swords is someone who's been through every sword of the suit. I think swords are really out of all of them, like the ones that can cause the most strife, let's say. And this queen has been through each level of whatever level of torment each sword provided and has come out a lot stronger. All of those butterflies are symbolic of transformation. So you have turned a lot of pain into a lot of gain, maybe, or you have the potential to. You also have a fighting spirit. So even though you're in this suspended, blinded maybe by the brightness of your future, you're just not sure which way to go. You've got a fighting spirit and your mind. You are armed with your boundaries. You're armed with potentially a lover. This came out. You are feeling like you can move forward either towards a lover or we'll get more on that. Let's see. The Page of Pentacles, Four of Pentacles, hindrance. What's going on here? Give us more. What are they holding on to? What are they misering? Why won't they let go of this false security? Lots of pain still. So this is deeper down. On the surface, you might seem a little bit better than you actually are. But the Nine of Swords is very, very painful. This is keeping you back from starting something new. No wonder you can't make a move with your Page of Pentacles, because you are still very hurt. I'm sorry to hear that, Cancer. It could have been a past relationship that caused this for you. It could also be that you are trying to get a different perspective on a situation involving somebody in the past. Let's get more on this Lover's card for our Cancer. We have the King of Swords and the Three of Pentacles. The Three of Pentacles came out in reverse, but this one is about harmonizing and working well together. You notice how they're both pretty comfortable in what they're doing, and they're not worried about what the other is doing, so they're on the same page. It's very possible that you wanted to be on the same page with someone. You were trying to get the knowledge and the information, but it came out in reverse. So it's saying to me that you weren't able to see eye to eye with someone you wanted to work with, which is, I think, what happened to this Lover's card. Or which is, it came out with the Lovers, so... Well, let's see, Cancer. What can we do to get you out of this heartache and into your bag? What's this? Let's get rid of this. How can we move past this, Cancer? The King of Cups. So the King of Cups is representative of emotional intelligence. Someone who is very loving. They're in touch with their emotional side. So this Nine of Swords, which is buried very deeply within you, Cancer, meaning this is something maybe you're not even... I feel you're aware of this pain, obviously, but potentially not how deep or where it comes from. And that can be a concern, not only because you feel this pain, but if you don't unearth or dive deep into the sea that is your emotions, although turbulent, you need to go in and maybe take control of that. Yeah, getting in touch with your emotions and like slowing down to think about what you feel intuitively, rather than worrying so much about hanging on to whatever stability you feel is, it's a false sense of security. What else on this King of Cups? The Knight of Pentacles. Yeah, slow and steady movement. You don't need to take a flippin' deep dive into your emotions, because that can be quite jarring and can sometimes deter us from continuing to look further, because we might have gone too heavy at the first go around. But the Knight of Pentacles is either someone coming in to help you work on things with you, in a slow, steady pace, but it's persistent and it's consistent. Some others might resonate with needing to take consistent care of yourself. Self-care is very important and we can really flounder without it. And then the Knight of Swords as well. So the Knight of Swords is typically like oh, I see. It's a message of some kind. And if you notice too, he is on a Pegasus. So by going inside and taking a look at what is troubling you so much, Cancer, you'll be able to take slow, consistent steps on working through that, and you're going to get lots of information very quickly, and it's going to lighten you up a lot. You're going to be able to take off much quicker than you feel like you're going to. The Knight of Swords is about action. So you could be going to communicate with someone, or this is just the like download of information that you or not download because it's within you already, but this is just the integration of whatever this Nine of Swords was. Like you're combating it by being brave and going inside and understanding what makes you tick and why this hurts so much, because hanging on to this this pain is keeping you in this pain. You are like maybe keeping the cycle going. I've been there. I'm sorry, Cancer. What can our Cancers look forward to? Okay, you're going to be out of this pain very soon. Very soon. You're ending a huge cycle. Something big has ended. It could also be that you need to look at this situation as a cycle that is ending or a pattern that is ending and accept that it is ending. And the Seven of Wands. Yeah, once you understand that this is no longer worth fighting for, you're going to start fighting for yourself again. The Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, you're going to see how truly abundant you are, and that whatever you have in front of you is absolutely surmountable. Nothing is insurmountable in your life. You know, with the Star card, in your strength, you have hope that is going to beam from you if you don't already. You've got a vision in mind, but you're not quite sure how to step off of this ledge that you fear is going to be a giant fall, when in reality you're going to be able to balance it all. I didn't even mean to rhyme, but the Temperance card is about being able to do what I was talking about here with the King of Cups. Sorry, the balancing of your inner emotions with your outer. You know, you can't be two people. That is going to cause a lot of pain, a lot of strife. Yeah, it's possible you were maybe in like a codependent relationship or battling some addiction. If that's the case, I'm proud of you for getting through this. What else can we do to uplift our Cancers? Actually, I'm getting asked to get a different deck. Let's see. All right, what can our Cancers do to get out of this? What can we help them with? Let's uplift. How can we uplift? See the wind in your sails, Cancer. What is that? Wow. Yeah. Getting yourself out of this Eight of Swords energy. If you notice, this person is not being held here, really. You know, the white rope around her is loose, and the swords aren't super close to her, you know. So opening opening your vision a bit wider, you know, not saying to don't look at the sad stuff, don't feel your feelings, because we should always, it's always okay to feel as happy or as sad as we want, and anybody can feel however they wish to be. But when it starts to stop you from moving forward, it deters you from your best life, you're neglecting yourself in that sense, you know? How do we get out of the Eight of Swords, though? Judgment. Accept it. I don't mean to deliver such a difficult message to you, Cancer, but I'm also here to encourage you, because you are worth happiness. You deserve happiness, you deserve joy, you deserve freedom from this pain. And going inside, you might realize how much you've been through, and hopefully you'll start to see yourself in a better light, or your situation in a better light. This could also be taking accountability. If you are potentially feeling like victim mentality, or like bad things like this always happen in life, like why does this keep happening? That's when you ask yourself that question, that's when you really need to look inside and see what patterns you might be like perpetuating, you know? But also, judgment is about making a judgment call, understanding who you are as a person, and accepting who you are as a person, and accepting whatever situation this is. Make it sound so easy. Yeah, accept that things are over, because you are moving forward from this. I mean, eventually, you know, time, I don't necessarily feel like time heals all wounds, because I don't think that's true. But I do feel like time will help ease this for you, little by little. The King of Pentacles, slow steps, consistent. Just please be consistent with yourself, because you are loved and you are deserving of loving yourself too. Anything else for our lovely Cancers, our sweet, deep Cancers? What can they look forward to? What's next? What don't they see coming? Cancer, what don't you see? Ooh, interesting. That was already flipped over. So the Knight of Wands, what you don't see coming is your energy picking back up quite soon. But also, having the Knight of Wands is remembering what drives you forward. It's remembering where your passions are, but also taking action. That's amazing. What's let's see, this Knight of Wands. Let's get one more. Yeah, you're putting down the battle. The Five of Swords is about a losing battle. Nobody wins here. So you're taking, yeah. Oh, yeah, and then the Five of Pentacles here too, just clumsily fell into my lap, but I will take it. If you notice here, the Knight is facing away from this past hurt. So once you realize where your passions lie, what gives you happiness, what drives you forward, what makes you motivated, is going to take you away from thinking about being left out in the cold and losing a fight. Because this is past. We can't do anything to change that. And as blunt as that is, I say it with love, because again, you deserve to be happy, and holding on to this won't get you there. So grab on to your wand, Cancer, whatever makes you excited, happy, passionate, and go for it. Just take a step towards it. I feel like you're going to be able to really start feeling that passion in just deep in your soul once again. And then the Fool. Hello. The Fool is about taking a new journey into something brand new. We had the World card. which the Fool goes through every single major arcana and ends up at the World when they've finished their journey. You are off to a new journey here, Cancer. That's so exciting. Oh, I'm so excited for you. I know this is really, really tough, but this type of work that you're doing is going to pay off immensely. When we can get past these painful hurdles, the lightness that you feel afterwards, like whether this is going through therapy. I did a lot of therapy through EMDR. If you're not familiar, definitely check it out. But it's basically like it takes traumatic memories, restarts them, and processes them so they can leave your brain. And I kid you not, the lightness that is felt after those traumatic experiences are fully processed is just out of this world. I can't even tell you like how beneficial that is. And it's not for the weak-hearted, that's for sure. It is intense, but at the same time, if we want improvement in our lives, we have to be willing to work for it. And you're doing a great job, Cancer. Just keep going. Don't stop here. Don't stop here. All right, let's end this reading with one more card here, Cancer. We're going to see what we can send you off in to help you on this journey moving forward. This is the Oracle of, I'm so sorry, Journey of a Lonely Soul. Cancer. Twilight Nocturne. Okay. We'll read this for you. I don't know why I was a we just now. Okay. Twilight Nocturne. She robes herself in the garments of mourning. Much that she loved has been lost, never to return. The throbbing ache of its absence becomes the music with which she begins her dance. No matter how good or spiritual or hardworking we are, we will experience pain and loss in this life. In an attempt to hide our hearts away from the truth of this heartache, we deny it, rage against it, and attempt to reconstruct it again and again from its smoldering ashes. When you allow grief to flow into and through you, its dark wave will cleanse your spirit like the retreating tide. But do not allow the wave to consume you entirely. Pain can all too easily become a palace we do not wish to leave. This is a moment to acknowledge and honor that which was lost, to fully feel its passing, and to open a door to new possibilities. If there is anger swirling within you, allow that anger to galvanize you into standing up against similar injustice. Perform this dance, and your present suffering can serve a purpose, averting future calamity. Cancer, ask yourself, how can I make peace with this loss? What lesson have I learned from this disappointment? You never fail, you only learn. Keep learning, but learn about yourself. You are worthy of the love that you might have lost. But you have to take care of your soul first before you can care for another's. And you're working on that. And again, I'm so proud of you, incredibly proud of you. This is really hard. But feel it, Cancer. Feel it, release it, and you'll be able to fly. Take care of yourself. If anything rang true, please let me know, and let me know what you're going through. I would love to support you how I can during this time, and I'm thinking of you. Take care, Cancer.